Welcome everyone to a JV showdown between the Santa Teresa Saints and the Oakwood Hawks. The game has just tipped off. It is underway. You didn't miss any scoring. We're only 13 seconds in, as this is the last game of the season for Oakwood. And a good steal by Nguyen, going coast to coast and way too strong off the backboard, but staying with it for the bucket is Nakai. As for the JV team, we're going to see if Oakwood can handle that press, as they've had their struggles before. And what a great lead pass underneath. Nakai could not finish. Inbounding the basketball, a little too hot almost to handle. Beasley tried to split. And we see Oakwood starting off the game in that 2-3 zone. Beasley, inside-out basketball. Feeding inside as Nakai gets the bucket. And just like that, it is 4-0. 4 quick points for Adam Nakai. And another steal. And a great block by Williams. And that ball will stay here with Oakwood. And it's a kick ball. They're going to reset the shot clock. The starters for the Hawks. We have Arjun Sethi, Andrew Malias, and then Andy Nguyen, Dylan Matthews, and Tyson Williams. Sethi, the rainbow triple, is an air ball. Nakai with the rebound, and Beasley, he is a very shifty guard, and with the scoop layup, scores. And how Oakwood handles that press, as I said before, is going to be very important as Williams turns it over. Beasley with the scoop layup with the left hand. Too strong, but the ball will stay here as Williams hit it out of bounds. No fouls so far in this game, so it has been very up and down. And a little too low on that pass. Beasley kept it alive, and the ball will stay here with the Saints. And too hot to handle. Ball's out of bounds. The Saints are on a 6-0 run to start this game, and their defense has been superb. We have gone over 2 minutes without the Hawks getting a bucket, and we will get a foul call. Matthews will head to the free throw line for the Hawks. First foul of the game is to Adam Nakai. Matthews off the back iron on that first free throw. The season went by really fast for both these teams during COVID, of course. The fast-forward season or the quickened season, however you want to call it. But this is the last game for the Oakwood Hawks. As for the Saints, they still have one more game after this, and then their season will also conclude. And look at that ball, ping-ponging around and finding inside. That's going to be a jump ball. Great block by Tyson Williams. He's a 6-foot freshman forward, and he has a lot of room to grow. I'm sure he could be at least 6'3" by the time he's a junior and be a great weapon for the future of the Hawks. Corner three, great rotation, but off that black iron, it clanked. Good rebound by Nakai. Nakai is also a freshman, so Williams versus Nakai, which will be on the bottom of that screen near the block. You'd want to pay attention to that. There he is, hanging in the air and scoring. See Nguyen, the junior. See, that's the thing. Beasley setting the tone of the defense with the pressure, and there is an easy steal for Nguyen, who misses the layup, but Nakai is just going to clean up the mess and finish. And we have a timeout on the floor. Adam Nakai has 8 points already for the Saints as they lead it 10-0. Saints are on a 10-0 run, and that is the score right now. And the Saints coming out in that three-quarter press. And it has caused a lot of trouble for the Hawks. They've not been able to get anything going on offense. Matthews with the split defensively, and back-to-back drop passes, and could not finish was Malias. Beasley, he has a lot of speed, kind of like a jet, flying through the lane, and he will get fouled, and the foul will be charged to Andy Nguyen. It's his first personal foul and the first team foul for Oakwood. Guevara running the show on offense. Beasley will catch and fire, and he'll go in and out. Strong rebound, and could not finish. Nakai kicks it out to Guevara, and that clanks off the back iron. Good rebound by Williams, and maybe this is where the Hawks can score in transition. That looks to be a travel, but he got away with it but could not finish. Nakai coast to coast and flips it up. A little out of control. Beasley could not score amongst the trees. Good defense by the Hawks. Nguyen will fire. And that three-pointer is short. Good rebound. Sethi hits it. First bucket of the game for the Hawks, and that will kill the 10-0 run by the Saints. Nakai has a smooth jumper in warm-ups. He could not miss. There was a time where he hit 5 threes in a row, and it was all in rhythm. He's got good form, and it's just tough shots to block when you have a player that's tall. So anytime you have a player that tall, you want to utilize his ability to shoot over defenders and score, and we'll see if the Saints do that throughout this game. Nguyen wide open for three, too strong, and a strong rebound on the other side by Preston Nguyen. They are not related in any way, if you were wondering. Beasley splitting that defense. Strong drive, and it's going to be on the floor. Adam Nakai being very aggressive, getting to the basket, and checking in for the first time for the game for the Saints is Abel Rios. Then Ian Quintero, the sophomore for the Saints, checking in. And Tyson Williams will join him because they need his size on defense. Catch and shoot three is nothing but net for the Saints as Nguyen gets on the board. And the ball is fumbling around. Good save by Rajans. Nguyen's 0 for 2 from the field thus far. And that ball is poked out of bounds. Good defense by Rios, and the ball will stay with the Hawks. The Saints started on a 10-0 run to begin the first quarter, and Oakwood broke it. Matthews, strong drive, and banks in the floater. It's Matthews' first bucket of the game, and maybe this can get the Hawks going on offense. Rios. Beasley will fire. Long, good rebound by Quintero. Quintero taking up a lot of space inside, is very physical, but he threw a bad pass, and Matthews made him pay with that steal. And Beasley, with a very aggressive defense, will get charged with the foul. That's his first personal foul, as we see. Sometimes you don't get mad when your guard gets a foul like that. He sets the tone for the team. Each team has 2 team fouls. Rajans was falling out of bounds, and we have another reach-in foul. First personal foul for Preston Nguyen, the freshman. 13-4, just over 2 minutes to go, and a good steal by Quintero. Active hands, and he gets rewarded. Williams getting beat baseline, and seeing what he has was Nguyen, but it was all backboard. Here comes Williams, full steam ahead. He's going to pull up, and he nails it. Two points for Williams, who's very active defensively. And the Hawks are starting to find something on offense. Catch and shoot, and that is pure. Preston Nguyen has been an offensive threat, has 5 points so far, and we're only in the first quarter. Here's Rajans sending 2, and he kind of just threw it up, and an easy steal for Nakai, and Beasley with the scoop layup with the left hand. It was too easy. Beasley has a lot of speed on defense, and he uses it, but Matthews beat him there. Inside-out basketball. Williams. Ball ricocheted off Nakai, but finds the hands of Rios. As we hear the defensive chants, Beasley, oh, ball, what a great block by Williams. And Beasley trying to heave it up there, but it was all backboard. And the lead pass to Williams, and that ball is blocked out of bounds. Good job by Rios to save an easy layup. Back-to-back blocks. Defense was the highlight of that segment. As the shot clock is off, there's 26 seconds, but Beasley is going coast to coast, and he had 2 teammates there, and then Williams sends it back again. Already 3 blocks in the game for Tyson Williams. Beasley cutting to the basket, and it's a moving screen on Quintero. It's going to be his first personal foul, so that bucket will not count for Beasley, although it was a great cut. So the shot clock is off, and there are 17 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Beasley with another steal, and he's trying to use his strength to get to the cup. But Sethi will absorb that contact and get charged for the foul. It'll be a blocking foul, his first personal. First 2 minutes of the game, there were 0 fouls by both teams. Then in a span of 6 minutes later, there's 4 team fouls for the Saints and 3 team fouls for the Hawks. Beasley going underneath the defense, and he got caught on the way up, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Aman Rajans charged with the foul. That is his first personal. And Ulysses Beasley, the sophomore, will head to the free throw line. The Saints have scored the last 2 buckets in this quarter. Second free throw is money by Beasley. So he will split a pair. He has 5 points, and it's 19-6 Saints with 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Amanzade's trapped in that corner, and look at Beasley again. He is everywhere trying to get to the cup, and he does right before the buzzer sounds. A great job by Ulysses Beasley getting to the basket at will off of that steal. Look at that. He loves chocolate chip cookies. We see that because he stole the ball. And then he turns the corner, and look at that scoop layup with the inside hand. That is how you end the first quarter. We're going to take a break, and the Saints lead it 21-6 here in Oakwood.
This broadcast of Oakwood School basketball is brought to you by Oakwood School. Learn all about us at oakwoodway.org. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Straight Sports. Custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more.
Second quarter getting ready to begin. 21-6. Saints have a commanding 15-point lead. For those just tuning in, the Saints started off the game with a 10-0 run, commanding the floor with their defensive presence and causing a lot of turnovers as they created 6 turnovers alone. And we're only in the first quarter, and they resulted in a variety of fast break points. Beasley, who is not in the game at the moment, is the leading scorer. He has 7 points and is very fast and also has 3 steals. Good lead pass up the floor to win, and he landed really hard on the ground. And we are going to get a stoppage of play by the officials. Preston Nguyen glided up in the air as we see, and then bang, he hit his head. But then he was alert. But you always want to make sure he's okay. And the official talking to Nguyen, he did hit his head, but he looked alert right when he hit the ground. Of course, you hope that he is okay. And a good call by the officials to stop the game just for a moment to make sure that he's okay. So they are going to keep him in the game. The shot clock's going to be reset to 32 seconds. It's at 30 right now. And no, the official said keep it at 30. So the shot clock is at 30 seconds. That's where it's going to be at. And it's Hawks ball. And a good steal. And he must be okay because he gets a layup. He is having a beautiful game as well. He has 7 points. The Saints are on a 7-0 run as of right now. Good hands again by Nguyen. If they want to win, and when I mean they, I mean the Hawks, Sethi's going to have to get going offensively. Nguyen with another steal. He now has 2 just in this quarter. Nakai 3, and he is fouled by Williams. Caught him on the way up. It's Williams' first personal foul. We'll see. Yeah, maybe hit that right arm on the way up. Have to be careful with shooters. First free throw is money. Misses the the second of 3. This will be the 3rd free throw. As of right now, Adam Nakai, he is the leading scorer of this game. He has 9 points, and if he makes his free throw, he'll be the first player in double digits. Good arc on that shot, and it's money. So he has 10 points, is 2 for 3 from the free throw line, and let's see if the Hawks can break this press. It's a 3-quarter trap press. Right when he crosses half court, they're attacking that ball, and a great pass that finds his buddy Tran with the layup. And timeout on the floor, 27-6. And the Saints are on a powerful run.
This school has shaped me into the person that I am today.
It's just been a really wonderful school to go to. I love all the classes here, and I've made so many new friends.
Everyone is just so kind to me, and I'm very thankful.
I have so many new opportunities that I wouldn't have had at any other school.
There's not enough I can thank Oakwood for all the benefits and all the memories that I've had here.
I couldn't express how thankful I am for Oakwood.
Of course, we want to thank Oakwood School for allowing us to broadcast games and welcoming us with open arms, as it has been a tough season, but we're happy to have basketball. And another steal by the Saints. Nguyen will dive on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. So with 2:30 remaining in the first quarter, that is when the Saints started their run up to this point, as we still have over 6 minutes left in the first half. But the Saints are on an 11-0 run, moving the basketball and getting buckets. Nakai too strong on that jumper. Matthews with the rebound, and he's going full speed ahead, finding Malias to Sethi, and he couldn't get that shot over the trees. Rios, great steal by Matthews, and he has one thing in mind, and that's score, and he banks it in. Matthews has 4 points. Nakai, the brother, that's Andrew Nakai. That ball is saved. Matthews will get by Nakai. That trap defense has been very effective. Sethi for three, and it is an air ball. And the shot clock did not run. They're going to tell him to reset the clock at 31 seconds. In the game right now for the Saints at the center position, Siobhan Khatri will be down low in that corner. And then Andrew Nakai will be in the game for the Saints. Got to shoot three off. Matthews saves it and finds the win. But that is going to be a jump ball. Good activity by both teams. That's the second jump ball of the game. The Saints have this commanding lead due to their defense, trapping and being very active. And then the Hawks are just throwing the ball away. Guevara with the Euro step, absorbing the contact on Matthews. And Navarro will be shooting too. See, absorbing that contact. Stealing Matthews' first foul. It's tough to beat a team when you're making free throws, and on top of that, you're playing tremendous defense. But if you do that, you're going to win a lot of games. And the Saints have the recipe for success. They've been knocking down their free throws as Guevara hits a pair. He has 2 points. But anytime you combine made free throws with excellent defense, you're going to be successful. Sethi's shot is blocked. Great defense by Andrew Nakai. And Guevara wants to run some offense. Three by Tran, and it's money from downtown. He has 5 points for the game, and it's 32-8. And a 24-point lead for the Saints. Matthews, he's been able to get to the basket at will. and has finished in a variety of ways as well. It's the first time we've gotten to see the Hawks try to run some offense without any trapping and pressure. Tran will get charged with that foul. That is the 16th foul for the Hawks. So next foul will put the Hawks in the bonus. And we have another shot clock issue, and it's reset. (32-8). We're halfway through the first half. Matthews being guarded tightly by Guevara. Nguyen's floater too strong. And good hustle by Williams to create another possession for the Hawks. The shot clock did not reset. Sethi trying to find some rhythm, but that three is in and out. Tran has the hot hand for the Saints. He hit a three-pointer last possession. Nakai's three off the front iron, a little short. That pressure defense, how are you going to beat it? Williams, the knuckleball jumper, and corralling in for the rebound is Andrew Nakai, who will push the ball across the timeline, and his floater is too strong, but he is fouled. First foul call, Andrew Malias. We see there who's going to take the charge. Who's flying in at 100 miles an hour. Andrew Nakai is a freshman. He misses his first free throw. He is looking for his first bucket of the game, and he's now 0 for 2 from the line. It's the fourth missed free throw for the Saints. Can the Hawks get anything going on offense? Nakai with another steal, and he will not finish. And a good finish by Guevara, cleaning up the garbage. He has 4. The Saints are still showing pressure. It's an aggressive 2-3 look, potentially, trying to trap those corners. Good pass to Malias. Matthews just heaving up a floater, trying to get anything to go on offense. Guevara with the drop pass to Tran, and he shuffled it. This could be a turnover. Good idea by the Saints, but always have to make sure you catch the ball first. And another steal by Andrew Nakai, his third steal, and the Euro step puts Matthews on the ground, but he could not finish it. As we say, $1 million move and a 10-cent finish, and Matthews throws the ball out of bounds. What an amazing Euro step by Nakai. Whoo, man. His favorite player must be Ginobili, because he went from state to state, and he had a beautiful look to finish, but he could not finish it. But a great move nonetheless. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. 34-8 Saints with a 26-point lead. And this is good physical defense. We have a fumble on the floor. Guevara from straight on. Gliding in for the rebound and saving it is Quintero. Good steal. And see if the Hawks can get just any type of momentum on offense. Nguyen trying to split the defense and loses the ball. Tran gets it, and he is fouled. The Saints have played aggressive defense and have been rewarded. See, trying to split the D, and once he got it, he's thinking bucket, and bam, 2 free throws. Saints doing a great job of sharing the ball, but have been a little sloppy from the free throw line as Tran misses the first. And he nails the second, which will give him 5 points. The Saints are 6 for 11 from the free throw line today. And that's probably been the only flaw of their performance. And the Hawks with another turnover, which you can already tell the frustration is starting to build up. Tran from the corner. It's an air ball. Good rebound by Quintero. He could not gather, a little out of control. See if New Wing can get this offense going. He splits the defense. Amendzadeh getting trapped in the corner, and Tran with another steal. The lead pass to Nakai. Off the spin, and he's a little too strong on the layup. Amendzadeh is going to look to push the ball. The shot clock is off with 22 seconds to go in the first half. And we have a timeout on the floor, a full one by the Hawks, and we are going to take a quick break with them. 35-8, the Saints are putting it on them. See what the Hawks have drawn up out of their timeout. 18 seconds remain in the first half. A 7-0 run by the Saints. And the win straight on three is blocked by Tran, and he is all alone, but can he finish the layup? Another Euro step that clanks off the back iron. Nakai, he did get grabbed and almost flipped it up and in. But he will go to the line. There are only 3 seconds left in the first half. See, strong drive, and check out this little circus move, and just could not get that finish. Believe it or not, as well as Nakai has played on defense, that is the first points he's scored today. He is now 2 for 4 from the free throw line and has 2 points. His defense has been tremendous, and the Wind's just going to walk it up and milk the clock. And he wants to end this frustrating first half for the Hawks as it's 37-8. The Saints finished on a 9-0 run, and as you see, have a commanding 29-point lead. And we'll be back for second half action here on NorCal Sports TV.
I wake up every morning and I'm really excited to come to school and learn new things.
Classes are challenging, but the faculty is always ready to help you with any problems you have.
All the teachers are really fun and cool, and they give such interesting and cool projects to do.
What makes Oakwood special is that we have a nice theater program.
Oakwood is full of so many talented people and so many supportive teachers that really try to build you up to be the best you can be.
I love Oakwood because of all of its fun activities like Spirit Week and the Freedom Festival.
We help them to be brave and to take chances, and we help them to be their true selves.
The growth and transformation of the school over the last 19 years has been incredible.
I don't think there's any other school I love more than this school.
The sky's the limit for them. They could do whatever they want, and we're here to support them.
My classmates are going to be the leaders of our generation.
I was involved in quite a few extracurriculars during my time at Oakwood. I was vice president of Model UN. I was part of the stock market club. I was involved with Interact for a few years at the beginning. I was on the yearbook committee for 3 semesters, and I played soccer and tennis for 3 years at Oakwood. So taking part in all of those extracurriculars was really fun for me. I don't think I would have had the opportunity to do that at any other school.
I think one of the most valuable things I found at Oakwood is just sort of like the ability to kind of explore and just be like kind of the agent of your own education. That sounds cliche, but basically just like if there's anything that you wanted to do or to learn about, like the whole community, like other students and teachers, they would just be really encouraging.
And the opportunities that Oakwood gives students that I couldn't find at any other school were really the advanced placement program. There were so many opportunities for me to expand my horizons and go into fields that I really wanted to explore and get that credit for college before I even started university.
And that's so formative in high school when you're thinking about your identity and who you are and what you want to do in the future. And I think a lot of schools don't take that into account.
I would say that one of the benefits of Oakwood is that it's a very resourceful school and campus. So one thing that the faculty does is they make sure that you are aware of all the resources that they have for you, whether it be for college, whether it be for clubs, or even like trying to plan what classes you want for the next year. They're really good about just making sure you are well informed.
Because Oakwood gave me so many opportunities to do so many things that I really felt like I did stand out compared to some other applicants who in other schools may have just focused on their academics or focused on a sport, or I kind of branched off and really learned what I cared about and really got to understand many different areas of learning.
I believe Oakwood made me the best well-rounded applicant I possibly could be. The combination of great academics offered at Oakwood, but also the ability to get involved with a wide variety of activities, clubs, sports, and service opportunities made me the best person I could going into the college application process.
The college preparation process is really thorough. They have all sorts of different resources out there for you.
My college counselor really helped encourage me. He was like, oh, I think that this place would be a great fit for you, and then you should definitely apply. So he really helped me. He encouraged me to sort of like put my heart, like put my all out into like the application, and I'm super grateful for that.
Oakwood is extremely integrated. Our English teacher, not only would he help take in our essays and check them, our rough drafts for his class, but he would also take in our college application essays and check those for us.
I'm really thankful that in high school I had such great preparation that in college I succeeded so well. I finished undergrad in 3.5 years, so if that could speak for anything, it's more like a combination of how Oakwood prepared me and my drive and passion for education.
I think my favorite part of going to Oakwood was being able to build such close relationships with my teachers. I think that's really helped me coming into college, of not being afraid of my professors, but being able to rely on them as a support and an encouragement.
Being at Oakwood, it's really easy to just walk in and talk to any teacher. And I do the same thing here at UCI, to the point where in lecture now, professors will look at me for confirmation, like, is the class confused? Are they not? Am I confused? Because they recognize my face.
I wake up every morning and I'm really excited to come to school and learn new things.
Classes are challenging, but the faculty is always ready to help you with any problems you have.
All the teachers are really fun and cool, and they give such interesting and cool projects to do.
What makes Oakwood special is that we have a nice theater program.
Oakwood is full of so many talented people and so many supportive teachers that really try to build you up to be the best you can be.
I love Oakwood because of all of its fun activities like Spirit Week and the Freedom Festival.
We help them to be brave and to take chances, and we help them to be their true selves.
The growth and transformation of the school over the last 19 years has been incredible.
I don't think there's any other school I love more than this school.
Sky's the limit for them. They could do whatever they want, and we're here to support them.
My classmates are going to be the leaders of our generation.
Welcome back. The second half getting ready to begin here on NorCal Sports TV. The Santa Teresa Saints lead the Oakwood Hawks 37-8. And the Saints will inbound. And Ulysses Beasley, who had an excellent first half, they rested him a lot of the second quarter. And when you have a commanding lead, it doesn't hurt. Guevara down low gets a bucket. He has 6. And the Saints are picking up right where they left off. And a steal by Nguyen, and he lays it in. He has 9. For the Saints, they have made 15 field goals and are 8 for 13 from the free throw line today. And as for the Oakwood Hawks, they have only made 4 field goals and are 0 for 2 from the free throw line. They have over 16 turnovers so far in this game, and it has been quite frustrating as they cannot get one thing going on offense. Beasley with that UCLA cut, they may have had him. Straight on triple. Nakai could not finish. Strong rebound by Matthews. And Nguyen with another steal, just eyeing his target, and the Saints were waiting for him. Beasley with another free layup. The leading scorer so far for the game is Adam Nakai. He has 10 points. And right behind him is his teammate Ulysses Beasley with 9, as well as Preston Nguyen with 9 points as well. Williams' layup is blocked out of bounds. The ball will stay here. Rajams inbounding the basketball. Nguyen dribbling around. Dylan for 3. Dylan Matthews. The Mark Williams went full speed ahead. Ball's hit out of bounds. Will stay with Oakwood. The shot clock reset because that 3 hit the rim, and it's at 34. Dylan Matthews, he has 4 points. He's been kind of the only bright spot. There's another turnover. Ball's fumbling around, and Beasley, full speed ahead. Corner 3 by Nguyen is in. Great pass by Beasley, finding his open shooter, and Nguyen making him pay. 10, 11, and 12. That's the points for Nguyen. His second triple of the game. Nguyen will stop and pop, and he nails it. Put that down as a 3-pointer. And a good cut. Pass was too strong, and a turnover. A rare turnover for the Saints. Their offense has been clicking due to all of the steals and easy layups, which is a strength of theirs, but they haven't really had the time to go on a half-court set because they've been so strong with their press. But here we see man-to-man defense. And a holding foul on Ulysses Beasley. His second personal. Matthews, that pump fake into the 3, grazes off the rim, finds Nguyen. That 3-pointer by Nguyen earlier ended a 16-0 run that the Saints had that started in the second quarter. So the Saints have gone on a lot of big runs, a 16-0 run, and then even in the beginning of the game when they had a 10-0 run, and they also had little 11-0 runs as well in that. So they have been very aggressive on offense. Good passing, Beasley in the corner. Strong rebound by Williams. He's going to look to push that basketball if he can. And right to Beasley it goes, and an easy layup. And he is a stealing machine. Goodness gracious, he has 11 points. Do not throw the ball in his area or he is going to take it all the way for more layups. Doing a great job on defense. He reminds me of Charles Woodson, that safety you do not want to throw in the direction to, or he's going to take it for the house. Matthews floater stays with it and rips through. Very aggressive, and Nakai with the block Williams' turn. He finishes. Good backdoor cut and the easy finish. Great cut by Preston Nguyen, who now has 14 points. Good drop pass, Nakai with the easy block, and Beasley, see if he looks to set something up or is he going to look to score? The ball movement is so beautiful on this Saints basketball team as Zuniga hits that three-pointer, his first basket of the game, and he's actually in the game for the first time today. And a great floater by Matthews. A commanding 53-13 lead by the Saints. We're going to take a short break, and we'll see if the Hawks can get any rhythm on offense. It's going to be Saints ball. The offense for the Hawks has woken up. They had 8 points in the first half, and already in this third quarter, they have 7. So the energy has been picked up by this team, but the question is, can their defense will them back to at least cut this deficit to a manageable one, and maybe they can try and come back. But they have a lot of work to do. Rios off right on that jump shot, and Matthews was leaking out, and he's going right to the basket, and he absorbs the contact and going to get 2 free throws. He's 0 for 2 from the line tonight. He has 8 points, so let's see if Matthews can knock down these free throws. See, absorbing that contact by Rios. And he is now 0 for 3 from the line. All about patience. Patience and rhythm when you're at the line. That's what anyone will tell you. And he is now 0 for 4. Full steam ahead, and oh my goodness. Nakai just threw it up. Very out of control. I don't think Coach Jarvis was too happy about that for the Saints. Well, the official's counting. And Williams gets the steal. Elias throwing it back to Matthews. Let's see what the Hawks can do on offense. They've had some success to start this second half, but it has all been on the shoulders of Matthews, and that floater hits the side of the backboard. It didn't look like he established himself in bounds, but the official says he did, so I guess that's all that matters. Nguyen's floater was off the mark, but he got hit in the hand on the way up. And the foul will be charged to Andrew Nakai, creating his own offense. Nguyen has 4 points, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Rios is going to try to take on Matthews one-on-one potentially. Good defense by Nguyen. Williams picks up the cookies, and he's going to look to go all the way, and his layup is way too strong. Rios does not have numbers. He's going to dribble it out, but nobody's guarding him. He could have taken advantage of that, but hey, he wants to milk some clock. Rios. Strong rebound underneath by Quintero, who lays it in. It's a 39-point lead for the Saints. And for those who don't know the rules quite as much, if the Saints are leading by 40, it will be running clock. Nguyen 3 is short. Good lead pass from Rios to Andrew Nakai, who's fumbling it around, and he's fouled. Strong move establishing position. And he'll head to the line where he's 2 of 4 today. And although it doesn't show in the stat sheet, his defense has been beautiful to watch. Very aggressive. And we do want to remind you to sign up for the NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp. Get more information, www.norcalsportstv.com/camp, to get all your information and sign your kids up to have some fun and learn the game of basketball. As you want to welcome those just joining us on NorCal Sports TV, it's 57-16. The Saints with a commanding lead and a good defense, but too much contact by Kotry, and Williams will head to the free throw line. So Williams knocks down a pair. He has 6 points, has been very aggressive on offense, and his defense was noted in the first quarter when he had 3 blocks. And Rios, you knew one of those threes were going to fall, and there you go. His first basket of the game, and a commanding lead now, 60-18. So the clock will be running unless the Hawks can really cut this deficit. Williams, one of the most aggressive offensive players for the Hawks. Shot clock is at 8, so they're going to have to make a decision. A good cut, and the layup rolls off the basket. Malias had a good look at it. Shot clock is off. 27 seconds remain in the third quarter. See what Coach Jarvis wants to run for his Saints. That three-pointer by Kotry is off the front iron. Matthews has 8 points, and the clock is at 8 seconds, and he's trying to get to the basket. That bucket will not count. The foul was on the ground. And that is the Saints' 6th team foul. So the next foul will put Oakwood in the bonus, so there's a positive. 6 seconds remain in the third quarter. We'll see what Matthews can do. He's going to heave up a floater. That is an air ball, and that will conclude the third quarter. It has been all Saints basketball, and the fourth quarter will get underway shortly, and we will be right back.
This broadcast of Oakwood School Basketball is brought to you by Oakwood School. Learn all about us at oakwoodway.org. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Straight Sports. Custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more.
Fourth quarter getting set to begin. Some third quarter stats. The Santa Teresa Saints, they won that third quarter 23-10. As for the Hawks, they had 8 points in all of the first half, and Beasley, full speed ahead. Easy cookies. He now has 13. So the Santa Teresa Saints won the third quarter 23-10. And the Hawks scored the most points in the third quarter than they did the entire first half. They had 8 points in the first half, and they have 10 points just in that third quarter. So the offense did pick up tremendously. Statistically, Beasley had another easy layup, and that puts them for 15 points for the game. Rajan's jumper off. Williams couldn't bank that in, but Nakai is not too happy with himself. He's like, man, he had the rebound and poked it out of bounds. Williams. Beasley. Always looking to score. Has good touch around the basket. Not that time. Nakai and Williams both diving on the floor for the ball. And it will go to the Hawks. Great job hustling for that basketball by Williams. And although the Saints have this commanding lead, they are still playing very physical defense as Nguyen gets going. He now has 6. And the Hawks have improved tremendously on offense in the second half. You can already tell a lot more energy, but just the power of the Saints is Nakai with the scoop layup and one. Smooth player, and you know what they say about smooth players? They have a smooth finish as he rolled that one in. Steps to the line, 2 for 3 today, has 12 points. And he nails that one. Five minutes remain in the fourth quarter. A 47-point lead for the Santa Teresa Saints. This is their last game of the season. As for the Hawks, it is as well. And Beasley, he is gone, and he elevates up and scores again. Man, can he fly. Someone needs to ask if he runs that 100-meter or that 400-meter. I guarantee you he can get a good time on that, at least 52 seconds or something. He can fly. Matthews. And here's Beasley again, full speed ahead, and a great bounce pass that finds his teammate Nguyen, and a commanding lead for the Saints with 4:23 left in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break as there is a timeout on the floor and a 51-point lead for Santa Teresa. Ulysses Beasley checking out of the game, and what a game he had. 17 points. He's collected a variety of steals. And as for the rest of the Saints team, they have all collectively played beautifully. And that's why they have such a commanding lead. Katri. Tran, who's dropped in 5 points today, checks in. The shot clock is still hefty at 18 seconds. Katri's jumper short, but he followed his shot. And yes, that ball was off of Malias and will stay here. Substitutions on the floor. A new set of bodies for the Hawks. Arjun Sethi checking back in, and for the first time, Landis Shen for the Hawks checks in. Williams will stay in. It's the only body that has been on the court that will stay on it. Good layup by Quintera. Another turnover. Tran's going to clear it out. And they're forcing it inside when the ball's out of bounds. Seems sometimes you just play in a game where everything clicks. And that's exactly what happened today with the Saints. Everything clicking both on offense and defense. Khatri corner three. That's the second jumper he's shot that has been short, so maybe just needs to get the body warmed up. Amezade was out of bounds, and the Saints will still retain possession. The Saints got to this point by having multiple runs that just really separated themselves in this game. In the first quarter alone, they had a 10-0 run and then a 5-0 run. Williams is fouled. He will shoot two. And then to end the second quarter, they went on a 9-0 run, and that carried over to the third, where it stretched to a 16-0 run. Point is, they've had a lot of runs, and they really pushed it on offense. Easy layup, sharing the basketball, as we see Williams hitting the first free throw. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight, a bright spot for the Hawks. Short on that second attempt. But multiple hefty runs by the Saints has been the reason why they have this commanding lead. And if you top that off with their great defense, as Rios could not connect on the three, and that's exactly why they have this commanding lead. Sethi nowhere to be found on that layup. Rios might have gotten Williams in the hand, but the official did not call it. Khatri's turnaround jumper. Very smooth. That looked really smooth. Tough shot to block when you're as tall as him. Rios with another steal. And Tran is fouled as we're under a minute to go in the fourth quarter. But, of course, since the Saints have this 54-point lead, the clock will be running. So by the time he shoots these free throws, there may be about 15 seconds left, I'm going to bet. Tran has come off the bench and has made quite the impression. 6 points, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, has good stroke, 2 of 4 now, but has a good jumper. Nailed a mid-range earlier, then hit a nice three. Williams all the way to the cup, and it's an and one. Williams is a very physical forward, and he's only a freshman. So if there's one bright spot, it would have to be his potential. As off of that missed free throw, an aggressive rebound, and then said, hey, I'm going to take it all the way to the cup. And he cannot finish the old-fashioned three-point play. And the ball's out of bounds to White, but the clock is running, and that will conclude the game. 76-23, the Santa Teresa Saints get a commanding 53-point win here at Oakwood as we see the replay, coast to coast and one. At least they can take that positive from the game. Hey, they competed, and although it did not go their way, they did not quit, and you always have to appreciate that. But Anthony Silva on the call. I want to say thank you for joining us here at Oakwood. Final score 76-23. The Saints get the big win over the Oakwood Hawks.